Welcome. In this video I'm taking a look at the GEALTH UFO high bay light, and this was provided me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you're interested in this, I'll put a link to this in the description. If you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. Okay, so here we have the instructions. It comes with a chain, so you mount an eyelet in your ceiling and you can suspend this from a chain. You can also utilize a hook. So this is a 13,000 lumen fixture, and that would be equivalent to about 8 100 watt incandescent light bulbs. So it says high efficiency at 130 lumens per watt and up, AC 120 to 227 volt, 1 to 10 volt dimmable, color accuracy is CRI of greater than 70, IP grade is IP65, the LED light source is High Bright SMD 3030, it has a SOSUN brand driver, power factor is greater than 0.9, and total harmonic distortion is less than 20%. Non-flicker, protect your eyes. Working temperature is minus 20°C to 45°C. Has UL and DLC certifications, 10-year warranty. Working lifespan is 50,000 hours. So they have some different wattages. This is the 100 watt version. It has the same 1 to 10 volt dimmable, the same input voltage, the same efficiency, and the color temperature is 5,000 Kelvin. And then the size here is 10.24 by 7.48 inches. The package contains the light, mount ring, safety rope, metal chain, and user manual. So here is the wiring diagram. You have black, white, and green for your hot, neutral, and ground. And then you can also hook up a 0 to 10 volt dimmer. So here is the safety cable. Here's an eyelet. Here's the mounting chain. And here is the light. You can see the LEDs here. And this is all metal. I'm guessing this is aluminum. So the eyelet would thread in here. And then there's a screw you can tighten in to keep that from loosening up. Here's the chain it comes with, has a carabiner on it. So you can obviously link this onto any part of the chain to get the right height you need. And here is the safety cable. So that can mount around the outside here. There, and then you could hook this onto your hook. As you see in the illustration here, they have a hook and they're running the safety cable up to mount on the hook there. So this comes with 6 foot of cable. Here are the dimmer wire connections, and they are already capped, so you don't have to worry about that if you're not using the dimmer. So if you click the link below on Amazon, you can see, I think they had a diagram on there and it shows these are for about 10 foot high. I'll be mounting it a little bit lower than that, and it has the heights for the other lights too, like the 150 watt version and such. So I'm going to plug this in and we'll see what it looks like on my bench. And there it is. I cannot look at it directly. It's so bright. It's pretty warm, which is why it has this large metal structure, so it's a giant heat sink. That's what it looks like on the table. It's hard to judge the brightness on a camera because the camera is going to adjust for exposure. So I'll unplug this. I'll lock the exposure here, and I'll plug it back in. So you can get an idea of the difference of the brightness here. Okay, so I'm out in my garage and I mounted a hook on the ceiling here. So I'm going to mount the light on the hook. Then I'm going to take the safety cable and I'm going to wrap it around the edge and hook it on the hook also. You could even use a zip tie or something if you wanted just extra security. They don't cost anything. So that would be super important if you had this in a gym or something where like a ball could go up and hit it. You wouldn't want someone to be able to knock it down. So it's kind of dark right now because the light's not on. Eventually I'm going to put an outlet here, but I need to ground that first before I can plug this in. So I'm just going to plug this into an outlet. So there we go. We have the light on now. You can see how bright it is. So I'm going to lock the I'm going to turn the light off, lock the exposure using my regular light, and then I'll switch to this and we'll look at the difference. So right now we just have light coming in from the garage windows. This is the light I have now. So I'll turn that off and I'll turn the other light on. So now this is the GEALTH UFO LED light. So you can tell it's just a huge, huge difference. So I'm just in a residential garage here. It's a 2-bay residential garage. If you put 4 of these up in this garage here, it would pretty much be like daylight in here. It'd be super bright, very nice. With a high bay light like this, you want to get it as high as possible too, in a residential garage. Otherwise, you want to use the specs that was listed on the Amazon page to kind of determine how high you want this light. So I'll unlock the exposure there. So I have a camera in my garage to monitor it, and I'll go start recording some video there, and we can kind of check out the difference with the light on that camera too. So as you can see, there's a big difference there. So I just wanted to take one last look at this on the bench here. So you can see here there's 2 parts to this. I'm guessing this is the driver. These are the LEDs. And there's a gap in here. So it's not sinking the heat from the LEDs into the driver. They're only connected by these 4 locations. But the rest of it goes to the heatsink here, which is just massive. I mean, it's a huge, huge heatsink. So that's the GEALTH UFO high bay fixture. If you have any questions about this, please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.